Hi, welcome. Today I will be taking a sneak peek at what's coming energetically for the first quarter of 2021. So we will check the energy and decipher what you can expect, including energy surrounding each month for January, February, and March. Positive changes materializing into the real world, love in general, health and healing. I will also talk about how to take advantage of the energies to help work in your favor. Please stay tuned till the end as I'll be providing special details on how to sign up for a chance to win a free mini video reading along with a yearly intuitive reading bonus. Okay, so don't forget to stay tuned till the end to check that out. Thank you. Okay, so as we begin the reading, what I will go ahead and do is I will begin by shuffling. So for those that don't know me quite yet, what I do is I call upon God and I ask for his guidance and I ask him to send his loving angels, right? Whether that's Archangel Michael or Archangel Raphael or any guides that he might send our way. And so what I do is I shuffle a little bit. From one moment to another, you might hear me pause a little bit. The reason for that is I am normally trying to hear the messages and just channel them through. Sometimes they come through so quickly that sometimes I have to take a small pause to sort of digest and process what they're telling me. Okay, so for the month of January, I'm getting extremely happy news. There is going to be a dramatic shift that's going to show that your hard work has paid off and is paying off. So I feel for a lot of you, during the month of December, you have really felt the stagnant energy. You might even be feeling like maybe all the work that you put in might not be worth it, or you're starting to sort of have that moment of self-doubt. But I do feel that there is a huge happy change coming for you. Your angels have heard your prayers and have bounded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust your guidance you will receive. Like I said, I'm feeling that stagnant energy is going to clear in January. I literally feel this right after the Christmas holiday, and I'm hearing the word supercharge right after the new year. So literally prepare if things have felt stuck and stagnant, prepare for things to move much faster here come January and I'm hearing for a lot of you as soon as January even 1st. I'm hearing some of you might even get news that you weren't expecting, or you might be receiving some kind of recognition. I feel for some of you there might be some. When I want to say someone, I felt like my guides were sort of slowing me down, it's almost like they were pulling me back, like, oh, hold on, Sandra, like, hold your horses, right? So I'm feeling a huge sense of excitement here come January because there's going to be a lot of positive news. See, wonderful news is on its way. Announcements regarding engagements, pregnancies, births, or graduations will be revealed. New friends will be made or communities of like-minded people. Exciting new beginnings or happy endings are just around the corner. See, there's really positive news. I'm feeling for some of you, you might be hearing from people from the past. This might be family, this might be friends. The children, the angels come to mind. So I'm even feeling like there might be someone that comes through that you knew from childhood or you met when you were growing up. So expect for something really positive to come through January because that is just amazing. Like, I get this really happy feeling. I can ask about love real quick for January to see what comes through. Let's see for love. Help and God, angels of love and light. What general energies are surrounding January 2021? What general energies are surrounding January 2021? See, I feel there's going to be a need, like almost like a restoring of your faith. You are limitless. Recognize the truth. You can do anything you choose. I'm feeling like as things begin to move, you're going to feel like you're going to get your confidence back, because I feel like for a lot of you, you just haven't been feeling very confident. Like you just feel like things are not really going anywhere. But see, there's miracles and blessings coming your way. And I mean, I did ask about love, and love cards are not really coming through. That doesn't mean love won't be there, but see, in the recent past, I feel like there's someone you were sort of talking to, but it didn't really lead anywhere. Or perhaps there were just too many challenges, right? And so I could do a different love reading for the year of 2021 if you guys would like me to, because I do feel there's going to be an opportunity to express love to someone nearby. And I mean, this doesn't have to be a romantic partner. This could even be family, right? Friends, and it might also be because you've just spent so much time isolated and you're just so excited. You're getting this positive news that you're just happy. You're happy to share it with those that surround you, and you're just happy that things are finally moving forward. I want to go ahead and just pull a card or two on health and healing, and see what God and the highest most loving angels have for you. A call upon God, angels of love and light. What energies are surrounding health and healing for the month of January of 2021? Call upon God, angels of love and light. Oh my goodness, this is such positive news. I know you guys are going to love to do this. Call upon God, angels of love and light. What do you want? What message are you trying to give Sandra's listener to? What message do you need? What message do what I'm really trying to ask is, what message do your guides want you to know about health and healing? What message? Oh my goodness. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so a lot of you have been in denial when it comes to your health and healing, right? I feel like a lot of you have been sort of ignoring your physical body. It's almost like you know that there's a problem, but you have tried to pretend it doesn't exist. And so I feel like during this, some of you might have already had some health issues, but I feel like they've become worse, right? And granted, I know COVID right now is going on, and I'm just speaking in general, right? I'm not talking specifically about COVID, but the positive news, and this just again validates the other energies from the other cards, the other messages, is that look, leave a stressful situation behind. I feel that if you have been really struggling with your health, I feel that things are going to get significantly better. You're really being called to reach out to the divine, to have faith, and to really surrender this situation to the divine, because in reality, it's already resolved for you. You might not feel that that's the case, but it is. So this card literally says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, I am willing to release any fears to you. Please allow me to completely let go so that you can fully guide me in the situation. Right? And so what God and your angels are trying to tell you is that they do love you, and that they are actually sending you help, right? And they want you to take a loving approach to this situation. And that's why they want you to trust and let go and know that you are cared for, that you are safe, that you are protected. If you notice, this divine mother is holding a heart around the child, right? Making her feel loved and feel safe. So you will be leaving a difficult situation come January of 2020, right? So let's see let's find out what is blocking you in the month of January. Let's see, what is blocking you? Call upon God, angels of love and light. What is blocking? Wow, a few cards wanted to fly out. Yeah, see, it's so funny. This card wanted to fly out, and it just called my attention. But see, again, this is coming back to the same thing I said in the very beginning. That stagnant energy has made a lot of you feel trapped, like helpless, like you can't move, you can't do anything. Stuck, right? And so, but right in January 2021, you be open because there's going to be some healing information that's going to come for you. You know, we just talked about health. This could be about health, right? You might get, you know, for some of you, I'm seeing a doctor that shows up in a room. So for some of you, you might be getting positive news that your labs have turned around, right? That things are not as bad as you thought they were. Because honestly, automatically, I got that vision of a doctor. So, and see, I'm getting heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved, right? So, know that you are loved, not just on this physical plane, but on a spiritual realm as well. So, like I said, things are about to get significantly better. If I feel for a lot of you, some of your ailments, physical ailments, might also be coming from a, you know, spiritual or stressful type of energy, right? So, what is that energy that you have just, you're literally manifesting disease because of emotional, you know, and mental energy that's sort of stagnant in your body, right? So for a lot of you, I see possibly issues with family, right? That maybe have been happening for such a long time, but that are finally being released. Because I do feel like your body is trying to send you a message. But again, there is a positive shift in January because there's going to be peace there, right? Like, and this could also be a former, recent love relationship that broke your heart, or that, you know, there was some kind of miscommunication or some kind of issue or conflict. Like, there's going to be some positive news that's going to help you finally release that situation, right? I also want to ask, what can you do to, you know, benefit? What can you do to take advantage of the energy for January? So, hope on God, angels of love and light. What advice do you have on taking advantage? Take advantage of the energy for January 2021. See, I feel like, see, a lot of healing information. You're being called to set your intentions and to inspire others, because a lot of you are going to just feel better about yourself because you're helping other people. You're being called to stop wasting your time on stress and worry. And that's how you're going to take advantage of this energy. What you give, you receive. So why not give that, right? And let's say you don't have a lot to give. You don't have I always say this, you don't have to give money. You can give your time. I mean, this could be listening to someone or just sending someone a simple text to remind them that they're special and that they matter, because in reality that's what everybody searches for, right? Everybody searches for to feel accepted for who they are. So I also feel it's very important for you to, hopefully you did this in December, but to set your intentions and to be really clear. And this is perfect with the new year, right? Starting a brand new year, especially here in the US. And in the West, right? So set your intentions and focus on others, focus on helping others and giving others. It doesn't matter how much you have or you don't have. In reality, energy doesn't care. Really, all energy cares about is what you're sending out, because in reality, what you send out, you truly do receive. And I'm sure you hear that a lot. I mean, I used to hear that all the time. And I used to think, well, that's a bunch of mumbo jumbo, right? Whatever, blah, 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 right? But in reality, the universe and God, right, is going to send you gifts that are going to bring in gifts. I mean, literally, what you're giving out is going to come back multiplied. So trust in that. Trust in that. And I know that's sort of difficult to trust and to say or to believe in sometimes, especially when the world is so chaotic. But you have to remember that in reality, that chaos is an illusion, right? You can easily break through that if you choose to. And in order to break through that dark, lower vibrational energy, you have to shift your focus on inspiring others, and you have to shift your focus again away from that lower vibrational emotions to fully focus on your intentions, to fully focus on what you want and what you're co-creating, because that's what is going to bring you more of what you're focusing on, right? If you focus on what you don't have and you focus on everything that's in your way and you focus on the past and you're just afraid because the past hasn't always been that good to you, but yet you want to try and you want this, but you're not really sure, right? Like, we all go through that, right? Everybody goes through that, which that's completely normal. But the most important part is to snap yourself out of it, to work on your mindfulness, your meditation, to be self aware enough to say, that's bullshit. That's not my life anymore. Like, I'm done with that. F that, right? And focusing again on intentions. This is my path. This is what I'm getting. This is going to be my outcome. And focusing on it full force. And as I'm talking about this, I see a bull, right? And I see a bull sticking its horns out and getting ready to charge forward. I feel like you have to have that passion to charge forward, because really that gives your manifestations so much power. It's not even funny. Like, and those that are good at manifesting already, and those that have learned how to use the energy in your favor, know that this is true, right? And it's actually really exciting. It's actually very empowering when you finally start understanding what your limitations are and what's holding you back, right? Like, when you finally start realizing, what am I worrying about and why am I worrying about this, right? And you start taking literally that bull by the horns, you're like, screw that. That's not even my life anymore. Heck no. You're done, right? and you choose to go in a totally different way, it's just so, I can't, I mean, as I'm speaking about it, it just gets me excited because you just don't know the power that you have in you until you truly start learning how to use it. You start learning how to use the energy in your favor. Like, things will literally show up for you, and you will be amazed, because if you've had a hard time and you've had a hard life, and let's say money's always been an issue, your health has always been an issue, like relationships have always been an issue, you'll start realizing that out of nowhere, things are starting to go well for you. Like, things, money's showing up out of nowhere. Like, the whole world, it could be falling apart. And somehow, some way, God's again, He's just straight up taking care of you. And you just have that moment to like cry, because you're used to getting handed a shitty hand. And I feel like a lot of you feel that. Like, a lot of you have experienced that. And I feel like that's why I'm being called to talk about this so much, because for a lot of you, you need to know that God is bringing peace into your life. Like, I can't stress that enough. Something that you have been praying for is about to happen. And I'm not saying it's going to happen in January. I'm just saying that January is a pivotal point, because if you focus on what you don't have and you focus on your past, that's what you're going to get more of. But if you focus on bringing peace and you focus on being more self-aware and moving forward to allow this new energy to come in, you will harness a lot more blessings than you've ever had in the past, right? And I'm not saying that COVID will be solved, right? Or that, the world's going to have peace, right? I feel like everything happens for a reason. Shitty and good things happen for a reason, right? But in reality, when it comes to you yourself, your own journey, you're going to have peace. And that peace might come from you knowing that you're cared for, from you knowing that you're protected, from you knowing deep down that even though the world is crumbling around you, that you have everything you need and you will continue and you're going to make it through. So I just feel very strongly that that's something that a lot of you really need to pay attention to. See, again, okay, now we're going to move on to February. I know I took a little bit of time with January, but see, wow, like 10 of abundance. See, this is the 10 of Pentacles and the regular Rider-Waite. Heaven has provided so many blessings. Your family members are bonded and working together. The children are provided for, and a comfortable retirement will one day come along. You've taught your family the grace that comes from knowing right from wrong. And you should be very proud, like I said. And I feel like this is a repetitive message. I feel like you're cared for. Like, there's something really positive coming. And I do feel like you'll have everything you need. See, and with this card, I feel like a family that's just happy together, right? And even though, let's say, you're not really together because you're each in your own homes, I feel like you're very much connected. And like I said, it just feels like there's this peace there that what might not have been there in the past. There is a new beginning coming. See, Ace of Emotion. Again, wonderful new emotional experiences coming into your life. You may meet someone new who may make your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. So again, see, earlier I talked about how I felt like, just by looking at the picture of the angels on the card, that I felt like someone from your past might be returning. And again, this is talking about I feel for a lot of you, you're gonna, again, if you watch my other videos, you're gonna know that some of you are gonna have an opportunity between two people, right? Some of you are gonna have a new person, and some of you are gonna have someone from the past. Some of you are gonna have more than one person that's going to be interested in you, frankly, romantically speaking. But regardless, I feel there's a huge sense of reward. And then I can also ask for, I'm curious to know a little bit more about what other changes are coming through. See, believing in yourself, like believe in the impossible, and working through your fears, because in reality, this isn't something you can explain, right? This is energy we're talking about. We're not talking about logic. We're talking about intuition. We're talking about a higher divine power. So I feel like a lot of you have been in your head, and a lot of you have been trying to logically look at the situation. You're trying to look at any problems, any challenges you're facing, and you're trying to be really rational about it. But in reality, that's actually causing you a lot of stress, because you have no control. Like, there's a lot out of your control. See, you're being called to look at things from a different perspective. See, this eagle also symbolizes freedom. I don't think I've told any of you this, but there are times when I've been in very difficult situations, and I swear that there's like an eagle that follows me wherever I go. And that has always represented freedom, right? So I feel for a lot of you, you're going to experience freedom from a difficult situation. Very, very intuitive. A lot of you might even have dreams that are telling you, and some of you might not remember your dreams, and that's okay. But that doesn't mean that spirit's not speaking to you, because I see a lot of you do pray, but the ones that don't, I ask you to call upon God and pray, and if you don't believe in God, that's okay. This is a non-denominational reading, right? Call on the divine power, call on spirit, call on the highest, most loving source, right? Whatever you call the divine, call on that and ask for help. Or if you're having a hard time looking at the situation in a different light, ask for that. Ask for clarity. Ask to help you see, feel, and understand without a doubt the situation, right? And you'll know within a week or two, maybe a little bit longer for some people that are not quite as connected, that you'll get that aha moment to really understand what's actually going on, right? Or what you're not quite seeing. But you are being called to stay devoted and committed. This is coming directly from the main man, right? I call God the main man. I call him, and he's my main man, right? Like he's my guide, he's my source. So he's the one that's sending this message to you and reminding you that he will speak to you if you call out to him. The Holy Spirit speaks through me today. I mean, he doesn't just speak to me, right? He speaks to everybody. You just have to be open to listening, is what I'm hearing. I feel some of you need to hear that. But more than anything, you're being called to set your intentions again and create what you want. Because again, intend and create. This is the second card that comes up on intentions. I'll pull a card on health and healing. Let's see. Call upon God, angels of love. What loving guidance do you have for on health and healing for February? Okay, here we go. Oh man. So a lot of, see again, you're being called to have faith. Have faith. Know that what you want is already coming. Because like those that know me, right? Later down the road, you end up calling me and saying, hey, Sandra, you were right. Like, oh my God, like I did have to apologize, or I did meet that guy you said, or right? Or we did have peace. Whatever your situation might be. A lot of you have been really stagnant and stuck at home. And so you're being called to move your body. And I know that's kind of hard because right now is the winter. This is for February. So depending on where in the world you live, things are going to start warming up a little bit, right? But you're being called to move your body, and you don't have to necessarily go out. It doesn't have to be this, you don't have to be a bodybuilder, right? Or Julian Michaels, right? You don't have to be a pro at exercising. Just take it easy, right? Just stretch a little bit. Like, do some meditating while you stretch. Go for a walk, right? Or meditate, right? Meditate. That right there in itself is very beneficial for your health, and it will help you stay positive, right? And it will help you also feel so much better. But like I've said in the past, see, you can't make this stuff up. See, forgiveness is coming. There's forgiveness for a lot of you. There's been an issue with a partner or with someone, and whoever that comes to mind is who this is referring to, right? There's gonna be forgiveness. There's gonna be a new opportunity to bring peace to that situation. Oops, sorry about that. I'll leave that there. Okay, so for the month of March, right? Conclusions are within reach. Again, okay, if you have been having a hard time and you lost your job due to this pandemic, I want you to know that there is positive news in March about work. Okay, granted, everybody, this might not apply to everybody, right? But I feel that very deeply for a lot of you that have lost your job because of this pandemic. You're gonna find a new opportunity. I feel for a lot of you, you might even be juggling multiple jobs. Honestly, that came to mind. I saw somebody really busy just doing a bunch of things at once, right? You were just slammed. And so some of you might even be getting a promotion or being accepted for school, right? But there's positive news that's going to ultimately benefit your prosperity, right? And maybe this is just something you've been asking for a while. And I can ask for more clarification. Let's see, let's ask on that positive news when it comes to the messenger of abundance, called upon God, angels of love and light. What clarification do you have for March's messenger of abundance? Clarification. Wow. Okay, so see, there's a very huge shift coming in the first quarter of next year. And like I keep repeating, and I know I repeat myself sometimes, and I know I sound super excited because I truly, truly am. And I'm very passionate about what I do. But I do have a warning for some of you, okay? Some of you are being called to make changes, okay? Because if you don't take advantage of this opportunity, nothing is going to change, and you're going to be stuck in that poverty, that lack mentality, right? You're being called to sever vows of poverty. So honestly, when I see this card, what comes to mind is I heard the words of like a phoenix rising above the ashes. You know, the phoenix is a bird symbolic that was literally burnt alive. But that bird rose above the ashes, even though it was surrounded by fire. But it rose and it made it, right? And it flew out of that and it literally rose above the ashes. I feel that's you. You're going to rise above the ashes. You're that phoenix. So you have to sever vows of poverty. You have to stop complaining about your situation. And you need to start focusing on what you want. Because like I said, some of you have been getting ideas. Like I said, your intuition is huge right now because you're being sent the ideas from God to move forward with a particular something. And that something is going to lead, and I can ask for clarification on that. See, it's going to lead to an added abundance. Like, honestly, as I'm speaking, I'm almost speechless, to be honest. And I feel like a lot of you might end up feeling that way. You might feel speechless because it's going to be something that you did not see coming. But it's a very fast moving energy. Like it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks, but in a positive way, right? Like it's that, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. It's that moment where you're giving up or you're feeling like throwing in the towel because you're thinking, oh, screw this. Like, all hell's broken loose. What's the point in even trying? Nope. Right when you start thinking that, look, peaceful times are on the horizon. The storm has passed. And now you can see that your destination is within sight. I'm feeling for a lot of you, this is going to happen like from one day to the next. Like things are going to be stagnant. And then all of a sudden it's going to be like run, go, 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 go. Otherwise, you're going to miss the opportunity. So don't second guess this. See, the stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or another country. Some of you might be getting a new job that's in another state or in another country. But more than anything, know that you are traveling and things are moving towards calmer waters. This is for March of 2021. See, stand in your confidence. Do not doubt yourself or your self-power. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. But I feel like a lot of you might say no, and you might feel like this is the wrong thing. I think that's why I said that, to be honest, because that's what came to mind. Your struggle may actually stem from an unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. I'm feeling for a lot of you, you might end up getting a bit insecure. Like, why me? I don't deserve it. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do deserve it. And you've already put in all the work. You've worked really hard to cut all the crap out of your life. So now guess what? Now the blessings are coming your way. Now peace is coming. Now your life is about to change. You've cleared your schedule. And now it's time to create a whole new one because your routine is about to change drastically. But in a positive way. It's that happy, positive, busy. See, and for a lot of you, look, see, there's romance. Come the spring, a lot of you are going to have a love interest there. If it's not someone new, it's going to be someone um, that you know from the past. Marriage proposals. Some of you might even be getting married. Or you might be finding out that you're pregnant or that you're significant, you're going to have a baby. There's a new baby in the family. I'm hearing the word there's a new baby in the family. I don't know who that's for, but there's going to be a new baby here. And this could also be, if you're really focused on your career and your dreams, this could be that's your baby, right? You're going to get good news about your dreams. Like when you thought that you were restricted and that all hell broke loose and that maybe you were starting to doubt yourself. Like, oh crap, I hope this pays off. All of a sudden, you're going to get this positive news to help you realize that, you know what? Actually, there is a method to my madness. Right? I've been busting my butt and I'm so damn proud. Right? And you should be. You should be. You deserve that. I mean, you deserve for other people to validate you, but more than anything, you also deserve for you to validate you. I feel for a lot of you, you're going to have someone nearby that is guiding you. And a lot of you have a guide that is mentoring you from a distance. This could be someone that lives far away, or this could literally be, I'm hearing for some of you, this might be a grandmother that's trying to come through. That's giving you advice. Some of you might connect with this person through birds. It's almost like when a certain bird shows up, you think of your ancestor, your grandmother, your loved one. Like I'm getting this really strong connection with a past loved one that's really helping you through this. See? They're sending you intuitive messages that are guiding you through this time. See, you're going to be really excited. Like this first quarter of January, I would do a full year, but of course, I'd have you on here for like 7 hours. You're going to be so excited and you're going to be running like a mad man or woman, whichever you are. Like, you're going to be running like a madman. I feel for a lot of you, you might also be triggered by the moon phases. So pay attention to the moon phases when it comes to your emotions as well. But see, like I keep saying, see, your life is about to start moving. This is just in general for the first quarter. Moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all of your attention. There is no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as you can. You will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. I'm feeling for a lot of you, this is, again, this is the same thing that a lot of what I've been repeating throughout this whole message, right? And it's nearly impossible for me to plan any of this because, as you see, I use a ton of decks and I just speak with what comes to me. But if you've been in a place of a bit of desperation and struggle, I want you to stand firm, because there's a huge shift. I'm telling you, it's huge. And see, here's another card. And this again is the overview for the energies for the first quarter. Healer of action. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to, if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know what's making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. I feel for a lot of you, you have a cheerleader. The word cheerleader comes to mind, you know. You have that person that cheers you on, that's there for you, and that's reminding you that everything's going to be okay, you know. And for some of you, that cheerleader might just be spirit, right? They're cheering you on and they're telling you, yeah, you could do this. Like you've already made it. You've already made it. I'm going to ask for one more message to kind of wrap up our reading. See, oh my God, you can't see. A lot of these messages are repeated, and I say this every time, but so see, stand your ground. Don't give up. Right? You don't move a mountain, and if you do, you know, it's just stand your ground. You know, see how that mountain is just so deeply rooted. Trust yourself, trust your wisdom, and in the meantime, reach out to others. Don't try to do things on your own. Don't try to work through challenges alone, right? Because you're not meant to. You're not meant to. This is a collaboration. This is a team effort. And again, focus on love and not on fear. Because what's coming for you is ecstasy. What's coming for you is the light at the end of the tunnel. Literally, I don't know how else to put it. That light that's shining sort of back here really speaks to me. You know, I feel like you're this you know, Saint Teresa, this woman or this man. You're sitting there, you're staring at, you know, those roses represent all the pain and all the sadness and all the struggle you've been through, and possibly all the darkness that's surrounding you, but yet behind you, what you can't see is the light that's shining on you, right? The light that is starting to crack open, and it's starting to slowly come down to show you the way. But you've just been so focused on the pain, the hurt, the sadness, that you've just been too busy to see the blessing right behind you. Like, you can't really see it. See that divine halo right here? That's a halo. That's a spiritual protection there. And you have that. That's already surrounding you. That's what's going to create, and that's what is already target launching these positive shifts, because the past is past. It's over. And a lot of you, these struggles are going to bring through your purpose, right? But remember, more than anything, that there's some really amazing changes coming, and these are for the positive, and you are going to be a lot happier about your situation than you ever have. And look, it's so funny. Look, the past is over. Exactly what I've been saying. This card was literally under the deck. It can touch me not. So the past has nothing on you. Can't touch you. Make the decision now that the past has nothing on you and it can't touch you. You reaffirm that to yourself every single day. The past is past. The past is past. This is my outcome. This is where I'm headed. And this is what I'm going to have. Because I always get what I want. And that's not in an egotistical type of way, right? This is in the what's in my best interest and in the best interest of those around me type of way. This is in a deserving, because I'm lovable and I deserve to feel loved and to be protected, and I deserve to have all the money, whether that's prosperity, whether that's love, whether that's health, whatever it might be. It's in that way. It's in that confident, I have what I want and I get what I want because I deserve it. I deserve to have a peaceful life. I deserve to be happy. I deserve for things to go well, and they will go well, right? And just having that mindset, that's why I always stress the importance of meditation and prayer and reaffirming positive affirmations to yourself, because they really do make the difference and they help you manifest. They help you attract, right? Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you. Please comment below if this message resonated with you. If it did, please let me know how you felt and what spoke to you. I always love hearing from each and every one of you. Last but not least, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell notification below, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Also remember that new subscribers are entered into a drawing to win a free mini video reading. So feel free to do that. Just make sure your subscriptions are public so I could see you on my end. I also have a special bonus for the yearly annual readings that with the end of the year coming, it's always a great way to check into what energies are surrounding you for the upcoming year. So for those that book between now and the end of January, I'll go ahead and honor a special discount, especially for you.